story, we use special effects to bring our story to life. Every single one of our experiments is a science experiment. And I'm going to show you how these things work. All right, I need a volunteer. Wait! First, I have to tell you what a good volunteer is. First, a good volunteer is sitting up in their seats. Sit up, up. And smiling. Jeez. All right, now put your hands in the air like this. Spread your fingers apart. And wiggle them. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Now, don't say anything. Just hum. Great. You and you. All right. Behind the table there. And what's your name? Johnny? Nice to meet you, Johnny. How old are you, Johnny? 7? Oh, that's great, Johnny. And Susan. Nice to meet you, Susan. What's your name? What's your name? Susan? Oh, nice to meet you, Susan. I'm Carl. How old are you, Susan? 7? Oh my God, that's great. All right, guys. So let's get to the experiment. But before we get to the experiment, let's go over a few safety rules. Number 1, we always need an adult in the room, an adult, a parent, or a grown up. But grown-ups aren't enough. We still need safety glasses. So here are your safety glasses. Boom and boom. Boom, boom. And to do this experiment, we need a straw, which is here. And there's nothing in this straw but air. Okay? Anybody see anything in the straw? No. Just air. Now, is air a solid, a liquid, or a gas? Gas! Air is matter, and matter is anything that takes up space. All right. Now, we also need my favorite vegetable, a potato. Now, you push the straw into the potato. Boom. There you go, Jimmy. And then the other side. Boom. And now you have 2 pieces of potato on each side of the straw, and in between is air. Now, if we push the 2 potatoes together, does the space inside get smaller, bigger, or smaller? Smaller. The pressure builds up and it pushes the potato out. Okay? So let's go ahead and give it a try. Put your hand right there and... Oh! That was crazy! Good job. High five. Boom. Boom. All right, you can go back to your seat now. Thank you. All right. I need a volunteer. You and you. Come on up. Come on up. And what is your name? Johnny. Nice to meet you, Johnny. I'm Carl. And nice to meet you, Rick. I am Carl. How old are you? 7. Oh my God, that's great. And how old are you? Let me get 7. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, now, for this experiment, if you remember the story, Haley and Caesar went into the woods, and they were chased by Dr. Cosmo, the crazy space scientist. And when they escaped, they saw something in the moonlight. It was that weird alien goo, okay? And now, I'm going to show you how we made the goo. So, right here is a liquid called sodium alginate. When sodium alginate comes into contact with calcium chloride, there's a chemical reaction. A chemical reaction is something that creates something new that wasn't there before. This chemical reaction will change the sodium alginate, a liquid, into a solid, okay? So I'm going to pour this in. And if you can help me pour some in, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. And we're going to reach in when we count down to 10. And we're going to reach in and we're going to grab that goo, okay? All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh! Oh! Ah! Ah! Oh! Oh! Yeah. Ah! Woo! Thank you guys. Give me a high five. Boom. Boom. All right. You can go back to your seat now. All right. I need a volunteer. Here you go. And you. Come up, come up, come up, come up. Get behind the table. Here are your safety glasses. I don't know if I have to go through the names and the intros all over again, but I'll do it anyway. How's it going, Tim? I'm Carl. How old are you? Oh, that's great. And what's your name, Susan? I'm Carl. You're 6? Okay, that is great. Here are your safety goggles. And yeah, safety goggles. That's it. Here are your safety goggles. All right, let's go. Okay. Now, we're going to do another experiment. But first, I have another question. When Haley and Caesar were on the spaceship and something crept up behind them, what was it? A big green alien hand right on the shoulder, and I'm going to tell you how we made it. Okay, now right here are 2 different bottles. Each bottle has a different liquid. We're going to call this one part A, and we're going to call this one part B. And then we also need some green food coloring to make the hand green. Okay? Now, Johnny, can you hold this up for me? And you hold this up. And be careful not to touch the goo. All right, I'm going to pour this in. Boom, 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 boom. And we're going to pour this in. Boom, 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 boom. All right, and we're just going to help mix those liquids together. There we go. Can you feel it heating up? Yeah. Is it getting hot yet? Okay, keep mixing, keep mixing. Yeah, mix it up. Get that goo down there. Oh, that green goo, yeah. You want to mix it up right there. Yeah. Okay. Now keep an eye out for it to start to harden. And it may get warm. Okay? And when we mix these 2 liquids together, yeah, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep touching it. Yeah, there we go. Mix it up. Make sure it's really good. Make sure you're getting those fingers. There we go, into that finger. Yeah, yeah. Okay, and when we mix these 2 liquids together, a reaction is starting to occur. A reaction is a chemical change. A chemical change creates something new that wasn't there before. We're creating a polyethylene foam. The foam will expand about 30 times its original size. It will fill the entire glove and it will cool and harden. This is the same kind of foam that insulates your house. So you can find this foam in your very attic. But don't go up there, your parents might get mad. Okay, now is it starting to feel warm? Yeah? Oh, woo! Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah, keep going. Okay, and when it gets warm like that, that's an exothermic reaction. That means that heat is being produced, okay? So you might even see some steam rising from the glove there. Okay. All right. Now wait. Stop. It's cooling down and it's going to the top. And is it going to go over? Oh. Oh! It went over. Oh! That is crazy. Oh! And it's going over. Oh! It went over again. Oh! And is it going to go one more time? One more time? One more time? Oh! All right, guys. Did you guys see and enjoy the chemical reaction? Great. Thanks. High five. Boom. 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 All right, you guys. You go back to your seats. Hand me your safety goggles. Okay. I need a volunteer. You and you and you and you and you and you. Come on up. Come on up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. And what's your name? Johnny. And how old are you, Johnny? 7. Oh, that's great. What's your name? Ken. How old are you, Ken? 7. Oh, that's great. What's your name? Chris. How old are you, Chris? 7. Okay, great. How old are you? 6. And what's your name? Jim. And how old are you? Boom. And what's your name? Boom. And how old are you? Boom. And what's your name? Boom. I ran out of names. Okay. Now, I want you guys to stand here, 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 and here, and here. And I want you to spread out your arms like this. Yeah. And you spread out your arms. And make sure you're just touching the person beside you, okay? There we go. Right there. Okay. Now, in the story, Haley and Caesar escaped. But they escaped the spaceship and they were caught in a storm with wind and rain all over the place. And I'm going to show you how we made the wind and the rain. Okay? In the story, Haley and Caesar got stopped by a windstorm and it got worse. It started to